Hi everyone and welcome back to our mini let's play the Shrouded Isle. We are the high priest of this community and we need to find who is the swindler. The swindler, which is a major vice of penitence. So we do have one satisfied house, one dissatisfied house. We need to find, I think it's a her. We need to find who Gadushka, Hannah and Katarina in this family. So we know it's not from here. The swindler, she is rebellious. It's not her. Swindler, it's not from this family. Then we do have the Cadwell family, who already lost an artist. It could be Maria or Tierney. We'll have to inquire here. The Cadwell are still neutral to us, so that's fine. I don't think it's Maya though, because I remember she was quite good. Maybe it's her, she knows too much, so it's not her. She's ignorant. I kind of already know I'm going to pick Maya here. And I know Maya is going to give me a good boost on discipline, and they're responsible of discipline. So I can afford to have someone who will have a vice in discipline. Over there. We don't know anything about Svetlana, and it could be Wendelin as well. So I'm tempted to bet that it's Wendelin. And over there, Blackthorn. We can inquire here finally, and it's not Ludmila, it's not Milos, obviously not a girl, so it's not anyone from here. It can be Svetlana. Wendelin, or over there, that's it. So it is from House Everson, so we need to buff the happiness of House Everson quite a lot in these, which means we know we're gonna take a hit on penitence, even though they are from House responsible of penitence. So we need to buff penitence as much as possible. She will help. She will not help penitence, but we don't know who is going to help penitence here. And over there we can pick Ludmila. Okay, she is honest. I kind of have to pick her though, because I need some source of people that I know will help me get my penitence up. And I'm going to pick Katarina here. I think in the last one I can afford to pick someone who I don't know is major virtue. She's ascetic, that's good. She's rebellious, I don't care about her virtue. So I need to know about Hedy and Piotr. Let's learn about her. She's penitent. So I can't afford to pick Piotr. I can afford to lose some discipline, so let's pick Eddie Yosefka. And we can start this season. So we said we want to make sure, well, first we need to know if it's her who is the sinner. So maybe we should do that and bring the happiness of this family up, and then we'll know more. Okay, penitence took a big hit, which makes me think she has the major vice. It's her. Definitely her. Okay. So now she's neutral. So I think I'll have to pick her. It's a major vice, so she's going to take a minus 30, which means she's going to be minus 60 if I don't pick her twice. Which is a bit of shame. Let's not pick her right now, but let's improve penitence as much as I can. And then we'll see where we get. Ignorance -1, unfortunately. She's a convict and gluttonous, so +3 penitence, -3 discipline. Fervor 5, she's a flirt, so my discipline is gonna take a hit. And she's honest, which brings me... I'm unlucky with my roll. She's lacking fervor, but that's fine, I can afford that. Unfortunately now she's dissatisfied. And let's see, do we have any events? No, we don't. Okay, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice her. So it means we're gonna get a boost on penitence because she is a major, she has major vice in penitence. I can afford to pick her here to boost the happiness so that they don't go into rebellious mode next turn. But at the same time, I need to use some of my fervor and some of my discipline to compensate the fact that we're going to lose a lot of penitence here. So let's see. Ignorance +5, penitence +3, and discipline -3, that's fine. Penitence +4, she's lawful and she's unrepentant. We lost a lot of penitence here. And then we +1 penitence on me, and she's complacent. We're losing a bit of fervor. But I think with that, they go back to neutral, and that's very good for me. These guys are satisfied as well. Season ends draw near. A sacrifice must be made to protect the village. And we're going to sacrifice Gwendolyn. Oh, they will be outraged because I don't have proof, even though I'm sure. Okay, let's still do it and see what the god says. Penitence +5, unfortunately, is still in the red, and House of Person is rebellious because we don't have proof. That was a little bit of a mistake from me. I could have waited one more cycle. So let's accept that. The night before the new season, a whisper caresses your dream. So this cinematic tells me I was right. You struggle so pleasingly. So I've killed 2 major sinners. Encourage ignorance, the cowardly one. Give her to me. Okay. So we need to find the coward girl. House of Person are defying my authority. I must appease them this season or risk revolt. Good, that my penitence is not in the red anymore, because we changed, we found out the one we wanted to kill. And now we need to find the coward. The coward is fervor. It means I need to boost fervor a little bit, because unless I know who it's gonna be. Ignorance, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay in every kind of aspect, so we need to pick these guys very often. Fortunately, we cannot inquire about anything, and I would like to pick Svetlana, but if she is the coward one, I'm gonna be annoyed, so I will lose way too much, and I won't be able to sacrifice her. So let's see. I can't pick him, so I'll have to pick the weasel, even though my penitence is not really high. But it's gonna boost my ignorance, so that's okay. For my penitence, though, I need to find people that are penitent. So we want to find the one who is lacking fervor. It could be Dusha. She is just, though, which is great. So I'm gonna pick her, I'm gonna choose her, and she might be the one I want to sacrifice. That's good to know. In House Yosefka, we know we've got a rebellious here, and we don't have anyone, so there's no suspect in this house. And we want to make sure, let me remind, so we need to improve our penitence, right? Because we're gonna take a big hit on penitence, because we're probably gonna pick that guy at least a couple of times. Also, we're probably gonna sacrifice her actually, because this is the happiest house at the moment. It would be good to pick her as well from time to time. Let's see, so here we know don't have anyone lacking penitence. Could be Maria. I don't think it's Maria though. But yeah, disobedience. It's not Maria. So let's see. Do I know someone I want to kill here? No, I don't. And over there, Fania is lacking fervor, and Nadia as well. and Ludmila, but it's not Ludmila. Let's see if I can uncover. Okay, she's gentle, so let's appoint her. We're gonna lose a lot of fervor this season, but more importantly, we're gonna have to boost House Hefferson. So here, we don't know much about people here. I think we can afford to pick Neda. And here we can afford to pick maybe something that decreases discipline. Yeah, she's a flirt, but that's quite high. Although I don't really have a choice, the rest is... I mean, I can afford to lose penitence. Put some fervor up. Oh, wait, I can inquire. Let's find out who you are. Narcissist, okay. Let's keep the same advisor and begin the season. So, they're rebellious. I need to bring that up. So let's do that first. Just that. Penitence plus 10, great. Ignorance plus 10, great. Weasel, penitence minus 20. Scheiße. So these guys a bit dissatisfied, however these are only dissatisfied now, perfect. Ooh, dark materials. Danica arrives on behalf of House Hefferson, asking for additional funding for repaying their whips. There are many penitents that need punishment, but where should the money come from? Cadwell budget. House Cadwell's not gonna like that. The Kegney would not like that. Hefferson. Penitence with suffer. Let's decrease Cadwell actually, because I think I'm probably gonna sacrifice the Kegney. And actually, I need to... So I can afford to not pick them for 2 more turns. I need to find out who she is. And I need to... That's gonna balance out these guys, so I can do that. And then I can pick anyone who's gonna bring penitence up, which I don't know, but I can try to find. Fine, great. I found the cord one, so I can safely sacrifice her. I know it's gonna bring my fervor up and my penitence down, so I need to make sure my penitence is not gonna be too low. And you are driving my penitence a bit low. Okay, so we're looking good. Right now we're looking good. I'm tempted to pick House Hefferson again, because it's going to be minus 25, and then with the sacrifice it's going to be minus 20. Which means it's going to be neutral. Which means I can inquire. All of the rest will stay neutral. These guys are going to take a minus 30 hit, so even if I don't pick them, I'm going to end up at minus 5, which means it's going to be great. I can afford to pick no one, or anyone, as long as I pick Vicar, someone from Vicar Efferson. This is looking good, guys. I got the feeling that now I'm at the level of the game where I know more about people and everything is getting a bit easier. So I want to know more about her. Increase obedience, decrease fervor. Fervor is a bit low. I need him as well. And so if I want to improve fervor, I have to pick one of these. And honestly, I know Bella is not that great in any stats, but I think Neda is pretty good. I can afford to lose some discipline, so let's do that. Discipline plus 5, charismatic, that's only a minor virtue. Plus 3 penitence, plus 3 ignorance, minus 6 penitence. Plus 5 obedience, unknown impact unfortunately. And we're losing a bit of fervor with her. Not good. So, everybody is gonna end up neutral. That's fine. We found the coward one. Pretty pleased about that. Dusha Kegney. I pick you. You've got a major vice. Sacrifice. I hope you can get an idea of how the game plays out. I think it gets a little bit redundant and less challenging if you once you understand the concept. But I think it's still great to play because of the overall environment and experience. So we got a housekeeping approval -30, fervor +15, penitence -15. So now everybody is neutral, which is probably better than having people dissatisfied, even though it means I need to make sure I find out who I'm gonna sacrifice next. Boost on fervor and lack of penitence. That's fine. And we killed our third major sinner. I must be low. Encourage fervor. Okay. I need to find the rebellious one. I think I know who she is. I think I know. Wow, my ignorance is so high. Who is the rebellious one? She is. So we know we need to pick her. Check him. So we're gonna kill her, which means we're gonna get a boost on obedience. At the same time, we're gonna have to pick her probably once to bring their happiness quite high. I think I can afford that. So then we need to push penitence and fervor up at the cost of ignorance if we need to. This guy is going to be neutral. I'm going to have to pick them, so let's make sure discipline up. Let's appoint Sagan. We can pick him a few times. Over there, there's a few things we don't know here. We cannot afford to lose fervor, we can afford to lose obedience, so we're gonna pick him. So let's find out about him. Is stubborn. Right. And House Cadwell at... Oh, here we... Masochist is not gonna be useful. Charismatic is not that useful. Lacking fervor is not useful. This is not great. Ivan is not great. So no one here is useful. I'm probably not gonna pick them that much. They have a neutral though, so I might have to pick them once. So let's see. He knows too much, so I can kind of pick him. And over there. Linguist, that's a minor one. So convict, this is good. I'm gonna pick Katarina. He's uneducated. Okay, let's pick Katarina. I think we can start. So this is my third season in this video, so after this season we're gonna end this video, but let's see. So we said we're gonna have to pick her once, -15. Let's just pick that and see where it goes. Okay, she... Fervor -5. Oh, I'm so unlucky. But she brought my penitence up and my obedience down quite a lot. That's fine. Now I know I can sacrifice her. -20 is perfect. They're gonna be neutral. Probably not, because I'm not gonna pick them more, but that's fine. They're gonna be dissatisfied, which I can deal with. So now we need to bring fervor up. We need to pick him. That's gonna bring ignorance down. That's perfect. We cannot really afford to lose obedience, so I'm not gonna pick you or... Well... And you, I already know what you do. I don't need to pick you. Neutral, that's fine. You're gonna lose 10, but you're gonna get +5. You're gonna lose 30, and you're gonna lose 40 total, so you're gonna end up at -30. Bit of a shame. And him, I cannot really afford to pick him, so unfortunately you're gonna be -20 as well, so that's fine. You, I need to pick you once. Let's pick these two and see where we get. Great, we know he's a linguist and he's chaste, so now we know both vice and the virtue. He's pyromaniac. Perfect. That's bringing penitence and fervor up. And now everybody is neutral, and even though we know who's gonna kill, they're gonna be dissatisfied, but that's fine. As much as I would like to know about Bogdan, I'm not gonna try obedience. So we just gonna pick these guys. Only this guy. I don't need to know about her or him, and I can't afford to use Bogdan. So -5 penitence, that's unfortunate, but plus 15 fervor, that's great. And a bit too much loss of ignorance, probably not a major vice though. So neutral, 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 everybody will get a boost of 5 apart from Yosefka, who are going to be dissatisfied. Fortunately, that's how the game is. Goodbye, Rada. So that's our 4th major scene out of 7. So we will have 6 more seasons, and we can afford to also 6 more seasons, 3 major scenes to find. We can afford to spend 2 seasons per major vice. Let's sacrifice her. And I'm gonna skip this. We kinda know about it now. So villagers praise Chernobog for riding a community of a blighted soul. Obedience plus 15, penitence -10. Unfortunately, it would have been good to know what that was. They mourn Rada, but they know she was a major sinner, so only -30. This is good. So now, what's next? My most beloved, you struggle so pleasingly. Maybe I should do like a god kind of demon voice. Encourage fervor. The self-loving. Give him to me. Okay, we need to find the self-loving one, but we're going to do that in our next episode. Thank you for watching the Shrouded Isle in this mini Let's Play. I'll see you soon.